Hey guys, okay, so this has been a time trying to set this up, right? I don't have a tripod, I don't have a camera, I just have my phone, and I don't even have like a selfie stick or anything. So, I'm using KT tape that I used for binding a couple of times, but it gave me like a rash essentially, so I stopped using it. So, I'm using that, and I taped my phone to a box to get this angle. Okay, so, appreciate this video because it took a lot of work trying to get the angle right. But anyway, this is my bullet journal video, as you can see from the bullet journal in the frame. This is also on my desk, so like if you haven't seen the inside of my desk, it's pan colors, so yeah, cool. Anyway, let's get on with the actual bullet journal, shall we? This is April. It's Fox themed. It's really all for the game themed. We have a nice quote on this page, and then we have another theme on this page with the year and the month, and you'll see that's like a recurring theme. I like quotes and one theme because I can't fill up an entire thing with just my theme for the month. Like, I'm not that creative. So anyway, this says fight because you don't know how to die quietly, in case you couldn't read it. The font that I wrote it in was supposed to be fancy, but I didn't do a very good job recreating it. So anyway, that's my cover. And then we have my habit tracker. So also the headings, right? So I couldn't figure out if I wanted to write the headings in cursive or if I just wanted them in all caps. So I did both. So you'll see that's like a thing in the April spread, but I figure it out in May. So just bear with it for April. My habits, in case you are wondering and you can't read it, are brushing my teeth, taking my medication, eating 3 meals a day, keeping dishes out of my room, reading, drawing, journaling, which I consider filling in my habit tracker journaling, so that's what that is essentially. And then I also have my mood and dysphoria tracker, so I have a little color scheme on the bottom that tells you what is like the scale from good to bad for mood and dysphoria, and that's what like those are filled in for. And then the rest, I just pick what color looks good because I want it to look all colorful. And I use the same colors. So that's what my habit tracker is. Then my finances page for this month is kind of a hot mess because like I didn't realize how much I would spend on other food and miscellaneous objects. So I didn't really leave them enough room, but it gets better in May. Don't worry. And then I have my book section. I thought I needed 2 pages for this, and honestly I only need 1, so you'll see in May that I compressed it down into 1. But since I had these whole pages, I decided to do some drawings of cute foxes and books. So here we have a fox, like, surrounded by books. And here we have a fox sleeping on top of a copy of The Foxhole Court. Anyway, in my red section, you can see that I read King of Scars. I kind of tried to, like, do the cover color scheme rather than stick to the color scheme I have. And I don't really know why I did that, honestly, but I did it and it's here. So I thought back to that when I was gonna do my bought books, and I was like, no, that's kind of dumb. I should just stick to the color scheme that I already have. So that's what I did for the books that I bought. And the books that I bought, because I don't plan on making a haul video, are A Conjuring of Light and A Gathering of Shadows, because I wanted to complete my UK edition set, because I have the UK edition of A Darker Shade of Magic, so I wanted to complete the series with the UK covers, so I had to buy them from Book Depository. Then I also bought Heartstopper Volume 1 from Book Depository because they were having a sale, and yes, I know that it's free online, but like, I like owning graphic novels, so let me have this. And then I had a Barnes & Noble gift card left for my birthday, and I ended up buying Scythe and Renegades. So that's my books section. Then we have my music section, so it's divided into top songs, my 5 top songs, and my 5 top artists. And since I just didn't, I again thought I needed 2 pages for them, so I covered the bottom with drawings. So we have, on this side, we have a fox with AirPods in. Then we have like a traditional headphones box, and then we have a fox on top of a boom box. This one's my favorite. And then, if you were curious and you can't read my shitty handwriting, my top songs were Miracle by Churches, Work This Body by Walk the Moon, Hold Me Tight or Don't by Fall Out Boy, Playing Dead by Churches, and Shine a Light by Banners. And my top artists were Walk the Moon, The Wombats, Panic at the Disco, Weathers, and Young the Giant. So yeah. If you want some music recommendations, let me know. You can't really see my hands that well, but yeah, let me know. And then we have my, like, little calendar. I didn't start it until the 18th. Well, I didn't get this journal until the 17th of April, so I started it on the 18th. And here I just put in all of the important stuff that happened that day, and I put a little foxtail running through it to make it themed. And then I had this extra blank page, and I was like, what am I gonna do with that? So obviously I made it into an Andrew page, and it says, thank you, you were amazing, and then it says yes or no, and it has these little cute 2 foxes, and they're just, their faces are touching and their tails are intertwined, and it's real cute. So anyway, that's April. Now this is May. May is space themed. These are the lyrics from Saturn by Sleeping at Last. This is not a Pride Saturn, okay guys? I actually tried to make the colors of Saturn, but it looks shitty because I don't have like very soft and like, you know, pale like colors. I just have all these bright colors, so like, and I can't mix them, so it just looks stripey, but like that it's supposed to be what Saturn looks like. And the lyrics are how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. It's lit. If you watch my actual videos where I actually have my face and my door in it, you can see my Sleeping at Last door, and my Saturn quote for that is, "The universe was made just to be seen by my eyes." I really like the song Saturn, y'all. It's lit. You should check it out. And then for this theme, I just drew all of the planets, and I drew some constellations. They are zodiac constellations, so yeah. Also, I had to obviously include Pluto. This is Pluto. And I really was trying hard to make sure that you could distinguish the difference between like Pluto and Mercury, because Mercury is like kind of big, but not as big as Venus, and like, so obviously Pluto had to be really, really small. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. That's Pluto, and then, you know, you can see the rest of the planets. They're pretty obvious. Here I have my bookmark set to my habit tracker for this month. Let me know something, guys. Okay, so I didn't draw lines. I'll move the bookmark. I didn't draw lines for my habit tracker like I did in April. I just have the dots to like help me know where to color it in. But like, I don't know. Like, do you think I should keep the lines? Or do you think I should not keep the lines like I have for May? Like, what should I do in June? Let me know in the comments, please. But anyway, yep, it's the same thing, just a different color scheme. And more days, because I had to fill out a whole month. And so that obviously continued onto another page, and I tried to draw the phases of the moon right here. It didn't turn out very well because I was trying to do it while I was sick, and it just, it's a mess, and I don't like looking at it. So that's why I tried to distract everybody with these little hangy things. So yeah, that's habit tracker for May. And then, as you can see, I fixed my finances page. So I have like all of my fixed stuff up here. I'm going to put my income in at the very last of the month so I can actually see how much money I made that month, because sometimes I get more like money from like Redbubble or like from family members or stuff like that I'm going to put in my income section, and I don't want to do that until the end of the month. But then I have rent, the monthly subscription things I do, and then we have groceries, gas, other food, and miscellaneous. And it's split up so that I have space for other food and miscellaneous, and so, yeah, hopefully this works a lot better than my April one did. And then for books, I have Read and Bought, and I already drew the shelves. I decided I was going to draw shelves this time instead of just lines. So yeah, I've only read Radio Silence, but I haven't even finished Radio Silence. I just like penciled it in because I know I'm going to finish it hopefully before May is over. But hopefully I, you know, read some more. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything this month. I'm going to try and save money, but I might inevitably buy something. So like, I was going to put a bought section in here anyway. Then we have music, okay, and this you'll see is new from the last time I've shown you my bullet journal, because I believe I showed you my name TBR page. So for songs, I have 5 like records. They're supposed to be records, but they're also supposed to be planets. And then for artists, I drew a bunch of constellations again. But this time the constellations aren't zodiac constellations, they're like hero constellations. And then over here obviously is my name TBR. I have my name written vertically with everything spelled out, like what book it is and who it's by. And then when I finish a book, I'm going to color it in, and it's going to be lit. This is from BuzzFeed Unsolved. They have, like a shirt that has I Want to Wheeze on it, but it's the I Want to Believe poster. So I wanted to do like a mixture of both. So I put I Want to Believe, and I crossed out Believe, and then I put Wheeze. And it's great. I really like it. Then we have my monthly calendar, which obviously took up 2 pages, and I wasn't really sure how to like spice things up for this calendar, so like I just drew a little alien guy down here, and he says believe in yourself. And then I drew a little UFO. That's obviously his UFO, you know, so I'm gonna probably play around with how I orient like my monthly stuff, so I can maybe do things that like go through it like I did with the foxtail, but like I don't know. And last but not least, I already have June written out. June is going to be Pride Dino themed. So we have a trans pterodactyl, and then we have a non-binosaur, and then we have a Homosaurus rex, and then we have a Biceratops. I guess you could call this a transadactyl, but I wanted you guys to like know it was a pterodactyl. But anyway, so that's, and then obviously I have, the agender flag, the ace flag, and then a pan flag. And so the ace is like an ace of spades, and then the pan is a heart, because it's my romantic orientation. You know, nothing but the coolest creativity over here. And then for my quote, I decided on, I'm here, I'm queer, I'm full of overwhelming fear. And so fear is supposed to be like flames, because I thought of like, I don't know, I just thought it would look cool. Overwhelming was very hard to fit into the space. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now. But I'm really proud of myself, I did it. And now I'm gonna show you guys designs for more Pride Dinos, because I don't have anything else. I wanted to make sure that May worked well format-wise before I did June. So I'm just going to show you guys the designs that I made because, you know, why not? So this is the design I decided on for the ace. I think it's an Aceleosaurus. It's an Ankylosaurus with the ace flag. And then we have the Demi dinosaur. I don't know. I think it's a Stegosaurus, but you can't really say, like, Demosaurus, because that just sounds like any dinosaur. But yeah, it's supposed to be a Stegosaurus, and it kind of looks like the ace dinosaur, you know, a little bit. But it's different. And it has the Demi flag, obviously. And then, I can't remember what the dinosaur name for this is. It was just in the little doodle package that I had, and I decided it was going to be the Pan one. So, I made it the Pan one. And then, this is a little Aero dino that I also just found a little doodle of, and I don't know exactly which kind of dinosaur it's supposed to be. But, yeah, those are my Pride dinos. And then, y'all, okay, so I decided on a theme for July. Since July has Bastille Day in it, I decided it's going to be France themed, and I found my quote. That's going to be my quote page. In case you aren't familiar, this means "do you permit it" in French, and this is Enjolras and Grantaire holding hands, because "do you permit it" is what Grantaire says when he's about to, like, die with Enjolras, and, like, they hold hands and die. So, like, it's real cute. And then I have a little bottle and a flag, because Grantaire, obviously, like, is an alcoholic, essentially, and, Enjolras really likes revolution and stuff. So, yeah. That's my July theme. I'm not gonna do it until I do June, so I just planned it out. And I'm thinking for my, like, for this page, I'm gonna do a little barricade, and it's gonna be lit as fuck, y'all. I'm so excited. But anyway, this has been my bullet journal video. I'm sorry it's so long. I really wanted to show off everything, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that, so look forward to my June one, because maybe I'll show you what completed May, but, like, I'm not going to go through in depth and show you everything about May, because I already kind of did. But yeah, look forward to June, and yeah, it's going to be lit, guys. I might buy a tripod or something for my phone instead of taping it to a box and hoping that the angle stays. But, you know, who knows? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.